Last night, we witnessed a great fight between Diego Pacheco and Steven So Cold Nelson. I mean, the fight was fantastic. Not only did it meet my expectations, it even exceeded them. And not any faster than Diego Pacheco could get his hand raised and recognized as a victor, did Edgar Berlanga hop on social media and say this. So as you can see, he called out Diego Pacheco. And Jose Benavidez Sr., he already responded.
Response for Berlanga. You know, right after the fight, he called out Pacheco.
Man, you know, Berlanga just a fucking Instagram fighter.
Damn. I'm sorry.
You know, he's celebrating a fight that he lost.
And as much as I think this is a pretty good fight between Edgar Berlanga and Diego Pacheco, I have to agree with Jose here. I'm not sure it really happens, but if it did, I'll be excited for it, man.
Yeah.
And it's all good to call somebody out if you really mean it. I mean, it's boxing, right? That's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
But I think it would behoove Edgar Berlanga to remember the last time we seen him.
You got your ass kicked.
You have an opportunity to face it right now.
If I tell you I'm good, probably you will say I'm boasting. But if I tell you I'm no good, you know one line.
Yo, what's good, Boxing Talk family? It's your boy, Dr. Boxing Talk, back for another YouTube video. Banger, man. Yes, sir. Yes, man. Remember what time it is? The doctor's in the house, man. So check this out. Last night, we saw a great card with Diego Pacheco fighting So Cold Nelson, man. And that was a great fight. You know, I knew it was going to be a tough fight. Both fighters are undefeated. You know, Steven So Cold Nelson was probably in a moment where it was like now or never, you know, with him being, 36 years old.
Damn. I'm sorry.
It's not super old, but it's definitely not a spring chicken. You know, he's definitely trying to maximize all of his fights from here on out. And I shout out to him, and I thought this was a major step up, and he took a big risk, but why not? So I celebrate him for that. And he put up a valiant effort. And Diego Pacheco also arguably fighting his toughest opponent to date, but he had a little bit more formidable opponents as far as personnel goes on his resume. He's fought some more solid opponents than Steven So Cold Nelson, but this was still a good matchup between the two fighters, man. They're both game. Salute to both of them for taking this challenge, and it was a great fight. Like I said, man, I was happy with it. Pretty even. I thought the end scorecards were kind of wide, for all three judges to unanimously have it 117-111. That reflects a 9 rounds to 3 scorecard. I think that's a little ridiculous. I had it 7 rounds to 5 in favor of Pacheco, but what's most important is that I believe they got the right person as the victor, so that's most important. But I did think the scorecards were very wide. However, like I said, hey, at the end of the day, Diego Pacheco definitely won that fight, so I'm happy with that. Now, I'm telling you, as quick as he got his hair raised, Edgar Berlanga hopped out social media and called out Diego Pacheco, man. And I just think it's a little ridiculous, man, unless he's really going to fight him. If he's really going to fight him, then it's all good. This is boxing. But if he's not really going to fight him, I'm going to need him to pipe down a little bit.
Shut up, bitch.
Because we do remember how you acted when you got binked up by the face of boxing.
Opportunity to do so.
Oh, Cinnamon, you know what I'm saying? And that wasn't too pretty. You over here celebrating victories. Sorry, you're celebrating losses. See, you even had my mind messed up the way he's been walking around and parading with the motorcade in Puerto Rico.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
You would think that he was the victor, but he actually lost. He's celebrating more than Canelo when Canelo won.
Eso, sí. Esto va a mamar el bicho.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a little crazy, man. And shout out to Jose Benavidez Senior. Excuse me, Jose Benavidez Senior. He addressed it and he said this.
I hear now that he's a superstar.
What?
Or a big fight. I mean, yeah, it is a big fight, but he's not a superstar. I mean, you became a superstar when you lost to Canelo. I mean, I don't know, man, but hey, let's fucking sign that contract. Let's go. Let's make that fight happen.
And unless you've been living under a rock, I think you have to agree with them, right? Berlanga is not a superstar. I mean, did his stardom go up because he fought the face of boxing? Of course, people are going to know you a little bit more. Your profile is going to raise, and you got the largest payday, but you're known for losing to a guy. You're not known for beating the guy, or anybody formidable on your resume at all. Diego Pacheco has a better resume than Berlanga. Let's make it clear. So I think that would be a good fight. I would lean towards Pacheco, but I do think it's a good fight. I just don't believe it'll happen, man. I think Berlanga's just looking for attention and trying to stay relevant before his fight comes up, you know, for his homecoming in his hometown of Puerto Rico, man, which is looking like it's going to be Gabriel Rosado. That's the rumors, but there's no finalized opponent at this moment, man. But we know it's not going to be Diego Pacheco, so it'll very, very, very much surprise me if he's really going to fight Diego Pacheco. Like I said, I think he's just blowing smoke and clout chasing and all that stuff, but I don't think he's really about that life. But we'll see, man. I could be pleasantly surprised, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. Do you think Edgar Berlanga would really fight Diego Pacheco? Do you think that if they fought, it would be a good fight or a bad fight, or who do you think will win? I think Diego Pacheco would win pretty convincingly. I think he'll stop. Well, I don't know if he'll stop Berlanga, but I think that he'll beat him, and I think he should be the favorite right now because, you know, he fought more formidable opponents than Berlanga, with the exception of Canelo, of course. You know, everybody wants to fight Canelo. So Berlanga loses to Canelo. That's the best person between the two, obviously. But if you talk about their resume outside of Canelo, then Diego Pacheco definitely has a better resume, you know, and better fillers there, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Don't forget to smack that like button. But most importantly, remember, with God, we can do anything. Without God, we're nothing. The doctor's out. Peace. From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.